Alright, what's up guys? My name is Zach, I'm a personal trainer here at the Y, and today I'm going to show you guys a little bit about kettlebell flows. So I have a few kettlebell sets here. I'm just going to go over the basics and then get into some more advanced techniques and show you guys some examples, some flows I enjoy, and how to create your own for your goals in particular. Alright? So first off, with the flow, if you do not know, it's combining lots of different movements into one continuous flow with the kettlebell, and primarily used as like cardiovascular activity. So your main exercises you really want to focus on are your compound movements. So for example, like a row with the kettlebell, a horizontal press, which usually the best way to do that in a flow is like a push-up on the ground. You can get more interesting with like offset levels with your pushes, or when I get the double kettlebells, I can show you that. So your horizontal push and pulls, and then your squats. It's like a goblet squat is a good example, and then your hip hinges, like a deadlift or a clean. I'll go over these more in a second. So your primary compound movements, you want to kind of stack those together. So I'll go first basic movement, and then intermediate, and then an advanced flow. So the most beginner one I'd recommend is doing a single kettlebell and having bilateral movements. So an example of that would be like a two-handed row into a high pull. So that's like a hip hinge movement, and then squat to overhead press. That combines all the major muscle movements, so your row, your hip hinge, your squat, and your overhead press. And then it's the most easiest form of it because it's a single kettlebell and it's bilateral, all right? So to take it up a notch, you can do unilateral, which is on one side of the body. So I'll demonstrate that now. So row to a clean, to a rack squat, to overhead press. Now of course you want to make sure you do both sides. So you do on the other side, row, rack, squat, press. So that's an intermediate version of a kettlebell flow. So that's a really good one. I recommend it a lot. It's one of my favorites. So now a more advanced one is to add other kind of more advanced movements into it, such as lunges, snatches, swings, stuff of that nature. So one I really enjoy is a swing to a snatch to a lunge. So I'll demonstrate that now. So first, swing, then snatch up to the top, bring it down to the rack position, and lunge. And switch sides. Swing, snatch, down, and lunge. So you can see there's different components into that, but they all flow from exercise to exercise. So now how to craft your own flow that works for you. Say you really want to work on lower body endurance, you want to mainly focus on lower body exercises. So that would be your squat, your lunge, swings, deadlifts, snatches, all those kind of things. You can even do side lunges to get the outside glutes. Those would be all different exercises. So you want to work more on upper body endurance. You can have your movements like your push-ups, your rows, your overhead presses, even like halos. Halos are another good upper body movement, such as that. Say you want a little mix of everything, you can interweave those and make the flow your own. The last thing I'll talk about is your work intervals. So you want to consider your work to rest interval based upon your goals. So what I recommend, the best way to start off is just a 1-to-1 work ratio. Say like 30 seconds on, you're working during that interval, not stopping, and then you have a 30-second rest interval where you just rest, recover, big deep breaths, get your heart rate back down, and you can just do that for a while. Once you notice it's becoming a lot easier, you can switch to a 2-to-1, which would be like let's say like a 40-second work interval and then a 20-second rest interval, and just make it progressively harder and just make it work for your goals. All right, if you have any questions regarding kettlebell flows, different movements, different ways to incorporate in your workout. Throw them in the comments. I'd appreciate it. And that's it. See you guys. Thanks.